Also, in addition to that, we have a tournament training team, and we're having a tournament training seminar today from 1 to 3. Everybody's welcome to attend that. You don't have to go to a tournament to attend it. You want to just come and experience what a tournament feel is like. That's the reason for the seminar 1 through 3 today, and everybody's invited. You guys are certainly invited to that. Before we get started, I would like to introduce Mr. Shipley, second degree black belt certified instructor from the Claremont Family Martial Arts Center. Give him a big wonderful kind of synergy going on here. Mr. Shipley was at one time just like you guys. Started with me as a white belt, came up to first degree black belt, and I trained him to be an instructor. And now, Mr. Shipley owns the largest martial arts school in Claremont.
Yeah.
That's saying something. After 3 years, 3.5 years, 3.5 years, and there are schools that have been there a very long time. And I would like to attribute it to me and my training, but I'm not, because I'm going to attribute to Mr. Shipley because he's a testimony to what the power of the love of martial arts can be.
Yes.
You know, this is what my hope for you guys is to accomplish your 2 goals in life with regards to martial arts. Your first goal is black belt, first decided. Your second goal is martial arts for life. Those are my goals for you. And those are the goals I think you should have. Because if I can get you to first decided black belt and instill, ingrain in you martial arts for life, then I have done my job as your instructor. And there's proof of that. And good things happen when that happens, doesn't it? Great things happen when that happens. Okay. All right. Do you guys have any questions before we begin?
No, sir.
Okay. When I call your name, I want you to say, "Here, sir," real loud. Okay? Here, I need you to sit over to the side. If you're like a higher rank, you guys want to go over there and stretch, that's okay. But listen for your name, please. And I'm going to need, oh, Brandon, I can use you.
Yes, sir.
Let's stand up. Give Brandon a big round of applause. Brandon doesn't know, but he just volunteered. Thank you for volunteering. Right. So what I'm going to need you to do is just stand by the door, call names in if I need you. I also need you to put people on the floor.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you where to put them. Don't you have to worry about that. Okay, so you're going to be like my official, yell at them if they don't come in the room, and put them on the floor where they need to be. Also, when we're sparring, make sure they don't kill each other. Yes.
Master Wayne, what are you and I going to do afterwards back there in the catalog? What are we going to look for?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I knew this was one of the things. On June 1st, Kick USA on June 1st, Mr. Shipley and I are going to co-host the Kick USA, the last regular season tournament for Kick USA before regionals and state, which means everybody that's chasing points is going to come to our tournament. Isn't that great? That's awesome. It's going to come to our tournament, and we're going to host it. It's our tournament, which means your tournament. And I have a special challenge with Mr. Shipley. This is the kind of challenge you take. Is that we're going to have, Mr. Shipley and I have purchased a big cup, and it's the Kick Challenge Cup School Champion 2013. I have challenged his school that our students will do better than his students at that kick tournament. I've challenged him, right?
Sure.
Mano a mano. And the way this is going to work is any of our students that compete in that tournament, if you win first place, you get 10 points. If you win second place in any division, anything you do, 10 points. Second place, you get 5. Third place, you get 3. Fourth place, you get 2. Just for competing, you get 1 if you don't happen to be one of the top 4. I have an amount of points at the end, and he has an amount of points at the end, and whoever has the most wins gets the cup. And if you're my student, you'll also get a 2013 Kick Cup Champion T-shirt, which will be exclusive, that I'm going to make for you, and a pizza party.
Hey!
So I'm calling Mr. Shipley out. Who came to our summer camp? Raise your hand if you came to our summer camp. I went to his testing last night. That summer camp cup sits up on his wall. Don't worry, we'll get it back this year. Don't let that bother you at all. But he was all, well, we got the cup, summer camp cup, and that cup's real good. Matter of fact, I put extra bolts on the shelf to hold the cup. No, that's what he's saying last night. Mr. Shipley saying it. All right, so I'm his master instructor, so I got to be cool like that. He doesn't know that starting on Monday, man, we're putting the pedal to the metal, okay? Because I just don't want to win, you know. I want like Claremont's points to be here and our points.
But Master Wayne, if my school is going to take second place, I would have to be nobody else but from you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And I will bake you the world's largest humble pie. Okay? All right. One other thing before we get started, a couple of general rules about testing. Rule number 1 is you've got to be loud. Yes, sir! don't come out here and give me anything that looks remotely looks like this. Yes, sir. Like that. Don't give me anything that looks like that. No, I don't want to see it. Because if you go, yes, sir, and you just want to walk out here and stand here like this, like that, I'm going to take, and I've already told Mr. Shipley, yes, I want points down. I want points down on your score. Down. I don't care how good you are kicking and punching. If you're not enthusiastic, you come out. This should be exciting. I mean, how many times are you going to test for your red belt?
Once.
Let's hope. Only once.
Once.
So this is the only time in your life this is ever going to happen. So you should be excited about that.
Yes, sir.
And you should be real excited about
Yes,
that.
sir.
So don't give me any sad sack face walking out here. I mean, you put the pedal to the metal. Like Mr. Lowe, stand up. Mr. Lowe is testing for his first decided black belt. Give him a big nervous?
Yes, sir.
Should be. That's right. How old are you?
14, sir.
14 years. He's 14 years old. I tested for my first decided black belt when I was 15. So you're actually a year ahead of me. You're 1 year ahead of me. And it's going to be, I mean, I like you, so I'm just going to let you pass, right? Is that the way,
Yes,
that's the way it works, Mr. Ship?
You might let it pass, but I'm not.
Right, so that's nice. Is that the way it works, Martin? No. So, Mr. Lowe is really going to need you guys today. Again, like I said in the beginning, he's really going to need you, you know. I support him too, but now he's got to show it, you know. He can do it or he can't. But part of testing is the energy that you get from the people that are there that care about you, that cheer you on, okay? It's a very big life thing. You'll never, hopefully, never test for first decided black belt again. And I distinctly, you remember your first decided black belt test, right? I remember mine like it was yesterday. I even remember the smells and the colors and the people and everything that was there. You know, life just doesn't get any more exciting than this, okay? So just remember that when the time comes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand up, we're going to turn around, we're going to take a picture, and then we're off and running. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.